Breana Rosentreter, freshman, Glen powerlifting.
Breana, you've gotten second at 2 meets so far. Talk about how encouraging that was for you as a freshman lifter, just to have some positive results early on.
It was really encouraging because I was like, yeah, I got second, and like all the coaches are really like helpful about it, and they're really like I don't know.
Just kind of making sure you understand, your potential and like, hey, if you work hard, good things are going to come.
Yes.
And talk about how you got into powerlifting and figured out that it was a good sport for you. Just kind of, as a freshman, kind of, how did you kind of get to the point where you are right now?
Well, my mom and my dad and like all my family were really helpful about it. And they're like, you should do it because you're like a super strong girl. And then all the coaches are always telling me that I'm super strong and that I would be super good at powerlifting. So I was like, I guess I'll try it 1 year, and it was really fun. So I just decided to stick with it.
Good deal. What at this point early in your career, which lift do you feel best about and why? And just kind of talk a little bit about that lift.
Probably deadlift because it's my best one, and I think I can get like a lot more on it than like squat and bench. So.
Is it a technique thing, or is it just like your body just feels most comfortable doing that one right now, or?
I think it's like a technique thing. I don't know, because like every time I do it, I feel super confident about it, and I know that I can get the lift, even though like the judges don't think so. I still think that it was a really good lift.
Mm-hmm. And the opposite of that, at least at this point right now, which lift do you need the most improvement in, and why?
Bench, definitely, because I'm not very good at that one, and my arms aren't that strong, and I really have a hard time like pushing myself for that one because I feel like I'm going to get hurt or something.
And that's just as time goes by, like just have to put in the work and get where you need to be there.
Yes.
And I didn't know if this was going to be a guy or a girl, but I was wondering what older lifter in the program has been good for you to learn from and why? Just somebody that in workouts is encouraging and talks to you about stuff.
Probably Genesis, because she's like really good, and she always gets like first or second, and she's like went to state last year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be like her. I want to get to state like when I'm like a senior or junior or whatever. So. Good
deal. And I was wondering, do you have a certain meal you like to eat the night before meet, and why? And just if there's anything like that, or a certain drink, just anything that you kind of started to do.
Not really. I really just like eat anything that like is there. Something that's healthy though, because I have to like stay in a certain weight class because I don't want to get in a too high weight class because they're like a lot more stronger than I am. So I have to stay in my weight class I am in.
Okay. And over the next 3 years, I'm sure you think about it. Just talk about how much better you think you can get. Sophomore, junior, senior, if you put in the work as the time goes by.
I think I can get a lot more farther because Coach Harlan is always telling me that I think you can do like 50 pounds more on that or like 30 pounds more on that, and I'm like, okay, so I feel like I can do a lot more when I like put in the work and stuff.
And my next question was going to be, how have Coach Harlan and Coach Greenhall helped you? In your first year, you're still learning the techniques and stuff. Just any thoughts on how the coaches are supporting you right now?
They are supporting us a lot. Like all the freshmen, like at first we were like so scared about it, and we weren't sure if we were gonna like it. But it's actually been really fun, and they helped a lot. Like if we don't get it, we can just ask them, and they'll be really supportive, and they'll be super nice about it. Good
deal. And the last thing, why would you recommend powerlifting to other girls? Kind of like you were saying, there's some uncertainty, and you're worried about it going in. But what would you tell maybe some girls in junior high who are thinking about trying it in the future?
I think that they should do it because like you can get a lot stronger by it, and like it's really fun, and you can spend more time with like your friends and everything, and people will be like, oh dang, she's really strong, like look at her go.
Good deal. Here in Tiger Arena with Breana Rosentreter signing off.